it does mean that they are very burst reliant. And this is a way that you can get around this Anivia. Anivia is going to be very problematic in this game, not even including her wall, but just the ultimate.
Both are level 5s, so Wei is still technically stronger. No supreme display of talent available, but at least for Tarzan is able to walk his way out. Cute little shock blast, not going to do that much.
This Scuttle gets level 6, and it gives the jungle treat upgrade.
Oh, Jway, he gets a pulverize, and the rest of IG are trying to follow up. He sends it to the skies. Decent damage when Tarzan goes back in, dashes out, flashes away. Shakes a rise with Realm Warp. It's the first blood going over to Phoenix. Ezreal, makes it out alive. Rookie forced to flash away. He's still got an egg passive. Hope is going to send it. Can anyone from IG bail him out? I don't think so. Over the wall, Jway sends it one last time for the egg pulverize. At least Wei trades it out against Hope, but Jway is about to get dropped, but they cannot commit.
Oh!
1-2! Tarzan finds it, stuns up Wei. Jway punts him in, pulverize. Photic cleans it up, and IG find their best early game so far. 3 components for Trinity Force. This guy's hitting Trinity Force before 10 minutes, and that is going to be a massive wake-up. And Shanks, no flash available. That's what we talked about in the draft. The Cryo Storm into the wall, sets up the Shock Blast, and Shanks should go down to 1 more. Wei on the board now, 2 kills.
Flash. And we have this Leona, but Tarzan's going to continue to farm up camps. He wants to finish out those jungle treats, get himself to 1,000 damage smite. It's not going to turn into anything, so IG are going to grab first dragon at 10 minutes.
He's going to push
Rafa, I'm feeling good about this right now. I really don't even care that Tarzan's taking away a Raptor camp. This is kind of the only real play he has. That was Max Range there. And he gets the Scuttle on bottom side. This is a jungler's paradise right now. Maybe trying to see if they can catch Hope. It will be on Vision. Jway could actually tank this. He has no flash.
Time. Decent chunk on the way, but if Jway is the one taking up the turret shots, it's still going to be an IG dive perfectly executed. And just like that, the gold lead continues to balloon in IG's favor. In game 1, Anyone's Legend were able to bring it back in the mid-game, but this is looking pretty nice from Anyone's Legend. Realm Warp, looking for Photic. Jway flashes away. Can he Arcane Shift over the wall?
Oh!
But the Supreme Display clips him, but he flashes away from the stun. Shank tries to push his luck. It's a flash from Tarzan.
Dead.
But now, oh my goodness, he is exploded. How should I put this, Alka? Pumice should cook. They are so out of this game. And Saburo might be under threat in the tower. The Shock Blast, good sidestep from Kyle. That could have been dicey for Anyone's Legend support.
They can maybe keep going for Shanks here. Yeah, Shanks, I don't think you're allowed to stay up here. It doesn't even matter that the turret is available.
Kyle is going to flash right on top of Wei, forces the flash. And now there's really nothing that Anyone's Legend can do here. Tarzan has Supreme Display of Talent available. He dashes over the wall.
Item Jace already done. We're talking about items anyway. Rookie has a 2-minute head start on his Rod of Ages compared to Shanks. So Dragon goes over. I mean, IG are in such a strong position. You have power spikes coming through for almost everybody. You also have 3 grubs for this team, I want to remind them. AL also haven't completed 2 of their quests.
Solar Flare does connect on the Photic. He burns the cleanse. No flash available, but thankfully he already had the Arcane Shift. Kyle is just pressuring forward, trying to give space for Tarzan's Kiana to burn down this Rift Herald without any contest, but Wei was never going to check it to become a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's Infinity, it's the red smite coming through, so you deal more damage when you hit them. Opportunity, the lethality that's available, the first strike, it's probably helping. Flandra almost dies to this. Photic's going to try to snipe.
No
it's not going to land.
Okay. Flandra is torn whether he wants to help out Kyle or just let him die. And you know what? His support does make it out alive, but this tier 1 turret on the top side is definitely going down. Rift Herald was spawned in the mid lane. They'll try to make a trade. Photic is trying to do his best to defend this turret from falling, and for what it's worth, try and sustain off of a minion wave or jungle camps with Bloodthirster. But yeah, everyone else feels the burden of those Jace EQs, and IG are ready to pounce on this Flandra Aurora. Dwayne erupts even in the bunny step. Good night, Flandra. Now IG have the 5-4 advantage. They are forced to force this play onto Sapporo's Renekton, but he's just going to flash over the wall and get back to safety.
There's no dragon, another turret plate, now split between Rookie and Wei. I think that AL, while trying to make these map attempts, they will grab a mid-tier one, but I just don't think it's worth it. They've now given over 3 turrets to this Anivia, and you're bleeding gold everywhere. This is kind of a really smart way from IG, and this is the team without Rise, by the way. Like, I want to make sure that we're looking for. Not having ult for this upcoming dragon fight's even worse. Kyle has a huge flank, but is he going to be able to make use of it?
AL have to hold the line and make sure that IG don't backstep into their jungle and find Kyle before he pops the flank. He's walking into the tri-bush.
TP behind.
Is this a real angle? TP behind from Flandra. Kyle springs from a jump scare bush.
They found Wei!
They found Wei! Don't tell me they bring this back from this position! So Boro gets pushed back by the supreme display of talent, but his goal is just to make sure Hope doesn't get to play the fight. He tries to step back, but Tarzan wastes him, and IG will still try to look for this dragon, but they don't have a smite available if Tarzan shows back up. But it looks like he's too low to participate.
They're not going to do this anymore. Oh, man, that is a heartbreaker. A lot used to try to force that out, and I like the flank from Saboro. Despite him going down, he puts a lot of pressure onto the back line of AL and makes this flank from Kyle.
The question now that Wei on this Jace is 3 items. Tarzan also 3 items. Oh no,
Kyle's dead.
Found again. Hang on, he's tanky enough with the aftershock. He goes on to Photic next. Tarzan trying to force Wei in a comfortable position. He flashes forward, looks for Wei. He depletes
Okay,
him.
okay.
Is this turnable for anyone's legend? He's going forward still, but he gets dropped by Photic Ezreal in the end. And
Kyle!
True Shot Barrage wipes out Kyle. The bullet time trades against Wei. This game is getting messy, but all this time spent for that fight out, and IG's
now Soul for Invictus Gaming every 5 minutes as long as this dragon is stolen. But AL needs to move forward, and Kyle's looking for a flank. Flandra's also teleported alongside them, but they're on vision right now. AL are going to maybe look to force through mid lane.
Jway, immediate flash onto the Rise. He tries to flash away. Bullet time clips a couple members. Rookie's brought to 50% HP. Tarzan with the supreme display of talent hits 2. They blow up Wei once
no
again.
way!
To the back lane, trades 1 on back. Hope is blown up. Shakes is next. Tarzan is doing everything that he can, but Flandra and him are just not enough against Invictus Gaming, and Photic Ezreal will be able to survive it all. Saboro continues to slice through this bunny girl, and the rest of Invictus Gaming will rally behind the Renekton. The Mountain Soul will be secured off of the ace from IG, and this game is looking to be an Invictus Gaming win.
Could honestly just walk up and probably auto attack it with the 3 grubs, and that's it.
Oh, he
pops the Dominus.
He's ready. No flash available. As soon as he walks up, Flandre is gonna be the first one to face check him, but the True Shot Barrage right on top. Immediate 5-4 advantage. Anyone's Legend gonna do their best to delete the minion wave before it touches their tier 2 turret. It's defended for now, but IG with the man advantage can just try and force this Baron.
Alright, so what do we do as AL? Because IG have complete control of the river. Saboro is still flanking.
Saboro looks for Hope once again. Jway with the knockup onto Kyle, trying to find a stun with the trample onto Hope's Misfortune. Kyle, the next one to drop. Great shot, great True Shot Barrage. The supreme display of talent holds him in place for now, but Shakes has to hold the line, but that job is way too difficult in a 1v5, and Tarzan will be the final piece of the puzzle lost to the winds. IG pick up another ace, the Baron will be secured, and you can imagine that this game is close to being wrapped.
I'm not imagining, I'm visualizing it right now. It's already on our screens, the end is near. 10,000 gold lead after they finish this Baron, and they've got the Soul. Let's just watch them wrap it up at this point. Jace is going to continue to be undefeated. There's a reason why this champion is so prioritized, even impossible as IG to mess this one up. So IG are going to send us the 3. They're a team that we can, every time we want to count them out and we think they're done, they somehow got 1 left in them. Now, are they going to be able to close out the series?
Oh, he's alive.
That remains to be seen.
Bullet time doesn't get much value. Photic just arcane shifts over the wall. Kyle is the first one they destroy on this rift. And IG now 5-4 for the next 30 seconds. are going to start sieging and laying waste to all these structures, undermining every turret, every inhibitor that stands in their path. Tarzan with a supreme display of talent, only exchanged by rookie Zhonya's Hourglass. It was actually just a Seeker's insane value off the component. Wei is making short work of the turret in the mid lane, just ensuring that they have every possible chance to close this game out as cleanly as possible and sending this series to the full distance. Shanks is the next one to die. Kyle respawns just to watch the Nexus crumble right before his very eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to game 3 between anyone's